We all have a dream to live happily on a beautiful earth, but the current environmental issues are not allowing us to. Floods, droughts, heat waves, all kinds of pollution. There's no up-to-date local information, and common ignorance towards the topic of the climate change occurs too often in our neighborhood. And finally, lack of the interdisciplinary approaches, so no sustainable development to deal with those problems wisely. There was a lot of answers in a questionnaire about neighborhood and well-being, recalling those problems. I think it is important to make young people aware of this issue because attention to the environment around us is tough. At present, associations have been set up in my neighborhood to clean the beaches on a voluntary basis, but at the same time, there are people who have no respect for the natural beauty that surrounds them. So we learn and do the research, reading, taking part in discussions, learning how to search for reliable information, and finding out about the results of so many solutions that are already being implemented.
This is Coimbra, the city of Coimbra, and this is the Rua of Sofia. In this example, this is a very big street with a lot of traffic, and we don't have green spaces, which will affect the temperature. Also, the wind does not circulate here because of the buildings are closing to each other. So you can see in this chart, the temperature will increase.
We also go in the field to compare the found information. We're trying to look on our own, see if the problem is tangible in the case of our neighborhoods, going for a walk, trying to measure and analyze problems with the simplest methods available, talk to neighbors, and do the surveys. Then we talk about the problem and compare the results on an international level to see if maybe there are others struggling, so we can brainstorm together about best solutions from a local scale to a global one. And finally, we share the information, because all of the effort that we put into getting to know the dangerous effects of the climate change and long-term ways to deal with it brought some good news. It turns out that the beneficial solutions are already out there. We just don't know about them yet. Combining interdisciplinary approaches from experienced engineers and knowledgeable professors through all the different social media to open discussions, ecological events, expressive art, even government forums, or simply creating easy solutions like mobile apps, or helping to bring awareness to involve actions to push our economy from the edge of carbon so we can live in a sustainably developing Europe, and hopefully we will manage to enjoy it before our next generation.